Jak się masz? Today we are in a new place. I mean, not new place. We've been here last year for 1 or 2 trips, but I think this year is worth to come back here. We are exactly in a Hartland Quay on a Hartland heritage coast, and look at that beautiful view behind me. I mean, the cliffs in here are also amazing and beautiful, and we will go down to the beach on the other side in a second. I don't know if you can see, but it's quite close to the Lunde Island. I don't know if you can be closer anywhere here, or perhaps in a Hartland Point. We are right at the edge of the cliff right now, where they advise not to go, but I couldn't not go because I need to show you how beautiful those cliffs are. So just take a look. Immediately right here there is a first cave, potential arch forming. Wow. It is possible to go down there. However, it's not the easiest of the tasks because of the way those rocks are located. I mean, you can see on this side it looks nice and beautiful, but look what's happening in many of places in here on the other side. You got just like a flat wall. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, right now we got that wall directly on the left hand. We are just walking between the buildings because it's a little hotel in here and a restaurant, pub. You got holiday cottages as well. Nice place right at the edge of the cliff, and we now go. There is a viewpoint I can see, but we are more interested to go down to the beach and see what's down below the cliffs. I got a feeling it's gonna be a nice, very nice place to visit and see what's around. Wow. Right at the entrance to the beach We got beautiful arch in a style of black church rock. Obvious reminder that those cliffs are dangerous and they constantly going down. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing created by the nature. Absolutely amazing. Lot of rocks, as you can see. Lot of rocks going down those cliffs. They are quite high. It's not a great hangman, but it's pretty much something you can meet around Ilfracombe. Here we got another eroded part of the hill, although in a worst case scenario that still can be escape route in a case water cuts you off, and we are pretty much directly under the cliff right now. You can see it in here. I can see two lonely seagulls on the nest up there, sitting and guarding their, I don't know, is it chicks already or still eggs? Judging by the look of it, those cliffs are too unstable and the rock crumbles constantly. That's why the caves cannot develop in here. But the nature tries. As you can see, nature does what it can. There is a few small cavings that could give the beginning of the nice caves. And yeah, it's absolutely amazing in here. It is a pebbled beach though, has almost no sand. Sand is in those regions below where the ridges, rocky ridges are. So basically I would say this is a walking beach rather than like Woolacombe or Croyd, the beach where you can just put your towel and take a sun bath all day long. And I have just discovered probably the biggest cave that exists in here. I didn't see anything bigger, although it's still quite shallow, but compared to the other ones, I guess you can call it a little cave. So the reason why those caves cannot develop in here, we're not even yet inside, and I already got the bit of the rocks overhanging me. That's why before even proper size cave develops, this all crumbles and goes down. I don't think it's a good idea to spend a long amount of time in this region, because if something goes down from up there, I will be in a big trouble, or well, you could say I won't be in a trouble anymore ever again. We are still waiting for the low tide to come, so I still have a time. However, as you can see right now, walking that other part of the beach won't be as easy peasy, because it involves just simply jumping over those ridges of rocks. The rocks here are positioned almost vertically in some places, so that's pretty much why we got all those ridges sticking far, not very far, but sticking into the sea. I'm right now at the top of one of those, and as you can see, it's a funny sort of like walk climb, and yeah, just vertical on both sides, so requires a good balance. Oh, look at that! My God, this is another beauty spot. Look at that beautiful hideout I just discovered under the rocks. You see, I'm on the top of the one of those ridges, which I don't know yet how I'm gonna go down. Let me try. Maybe this way. Oh yeah, that should be easy enough. Some spots still got a lot of water in here, but yeah, we found a way. Ooh! Well, not exactly. See? That's why you always have to watch very careful where you put your foot. I just dip my foot in the water, and I'm afraid the rest of the day will be half wet. Oh. Okay, so we are at one of the iconic spots that keeps on appearing on the photos from that place. A little shelter under the bent rock, and you can see there is another layer of rock ready to go down. It's already well separated from the top and ready to go down during another storm. Wow! Tons of rocks. I'm not even attempting to go inside there, because this is really not a joke, you know. One moment and if all that goes down straight on me, that will be like hundreds of tons, I guess. But it's amazing. Wow, wow, wow. Let me see what's further down in this direction. We got a very noisy oyster catcher there on a rock. I just wonder if I'm not close to his nest, his guarding. Seems to be a bit too low for the nest. There's no way he can have a nest in here, because I expect this is still flooded by the high tide. Ah, here it is. Ah, look at that. Aren't you beautiful? Come on. Give me a beautiful show, man. Yeah. He's obviously trying to lead me out of wherever his nest is. That's his tricky technique. He tried to make himself present, making noises, so I keep on following him, and he will just lead me out far away from his nest. That's what I guess he's doing. I'm just trying to find a way to go around the water ponds in here. Go around that rock and avoid the water ponds. Ha! And I think we found a way. So here we are. That is the oyster catcher guarding his nest, which is right in front of us, but about 1/3 up the cliff. So I have just found another passage to another tiny little bit, and we are directly below the oyster catcher's nest. We're not gonna disturb him because he makes the noises as crazy. Look at that. Let me see if there is more interesting things in here. Oh yeah, Lucy. The biggest difficulty with those cliffs here is that if you wanna climb somewhere and escape, you got, let me see if the sun can cut. We can eliminate the sun, yes. You got plenty of flat surfaces like this, which provide no grip. But wait a minute, I think we got something more interesting here. Another cave. And this one is sort of like in a strange different position behind the hard rock. And you see, this is a potential for a future arch to create. Beautiful. Vertical rocks. Absolutely crazy. So yeah, basically what you can watch behind me is where the pounding into the rocks water sometimes gets into the rocks and then inside the cave already start damaging rocks to the side, or like in this case, it just met something harder on its way, but the softer rock is behind it, so it starts pounding water, and also the water that pushes the air under pressure and just damages the rock. And eventually, perhaps one day, this will all connect. Sorry, but I can see the chopper. I hope it's not for me. Anyway, eventually one day this will all go, just pierce through the rock, or maybe on the other side is pretty much the same effect, and it will all connect, and the material at the top stays in a position. That's how you got arch. Beautiful. This one may not survive a lot, but oh yeah, oh dear, this already is an arch. Haha. I show you something. I will show you something. Look at that. Can you see that? This already is an arch. You see? I told you that. Oh. Amazing. Was it worth to come here? Oh yes. Okay. We're moving to another bit. And look at that. The wall, flat wall. No grip whatsoever. On all the sides. Somebody standing up there watching me. I just wonder if it's possible to climb on that ridge all the way up. What do you think? Should I try? I think I should. I mean, at least try. However, oh no, wait a minute, because as it always is, it looks quite different from the front. And also on the other side, because if this is well undercut, I won't be able to climb it. If this is sort of like overhanging and is undercut on the other side, and you only got like a tiny ridge, it's impossible. I mean, it probably is, but I am not gonna risk anything happen to me. Okay, we just encountered another spot difficult to go over. Okay, so I can see already I won't be able to climb. I show you why. Because on that side, as you can see, is a flat wall, and on the other side maybe there is enough stuff on the other side which I can see yet, but it's like what looks like a ridge, and then have sort of like at least a man's height vertical end. So even if I manage somehow to climb on that little green island, I won't be able most likely to climb further up. Let me see. That's exactly what I'm talking about. See? Nice hole in here. And on the other side are just vertical higher or lower walls. So yes, no way I can do it. Look at that rock spiking up. As this is a completely new area to me, I haven't been here yet, so I don't know actually how the water behave in here and how much time I have. I think I'm gonna fly a drone and I'm gonna see how far it is still to Hartland point, and if there is any possibility to walk further down, and then is enough time to safely come back. So we're gonna go down back to the Hartland Quay, and you're gonna see how everything looks beautiful and dramatic from the air. And in the meantime, I have discovered, well, you cannot call it waterfall, but a little bit of water dripping down from between the rocks. Actually, it's not coming from the top, because if you look up, you can see it probably now, the top of the rocks is dry. That water actually coming from somewhere in the middle. Technically speaking, I could attempt to climb that slope, which would be quite funny, I guess. And it would take a lot of effort and sliding back down. Stay on the track and go back. So, if you look now, you remember that flat hideout? I'm right directly at the top of it. I'm on the top of it pretty much. That's where it is, down there. Reminds me a little bit of Gulholf Cave in Bossington. Oh.
you're gonna be the way.
So basically that is all interesting things. I mean, all, not all, but everything I discovered on that little bit of the Hartland heritage coast, right in Hartland Quay. I guess that will be it for today, but we're gonna be back. I think it's quite a good idea to focus. Okay, Liz will laugh at me. Okay, I know this is one of the words I always have a problem with. Anyway, we're gonna focus on that part of the coastline because it has a lot of beautiful things, at least all the way to Bute, and I think also beyond the Bute is beautiful. Bute, I mean. Bute already is where the Cornwall start, and there is a one beautiful spot, well, beautiful, interesting spot I wanna fly at, and it's located in Morvenstow, and who knows what is it? Well, those of you who knows, those knows. Who doesn't know, maybe you will see it in one of my future movies. So that's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe. I would like to say hello again to all my subscribers from Sandaway Park, especially people I met recently. And yeah, just watch my videos, so when you come here next time you know where to go and what is interesting to see. High five!